your business grows and changes, how do you weigh market pressures and still keep steady toward your goals?
Well, I mean, as I've gotten deeper and deeper and deeper, I do think about the market, and I try to create a very consistent product. That's probably the biggest challenge, making something that people can count on. There's always going to be variations year to year. But the other part, I think, too, is that you have to think that you're making wine for you. Because when you start thinking you're making wine for somebody else, you're following a trend. And I think when you really believe in something, enough people will get on that ride with you. And that's how really that's been probably the main thing that's kept me thinking and doing the things that I want to do, the things I believe in. And when you speak with conviction and when you speak from your soul about what you're doing, I mean, it might be a beverage, but it's still like one of my children, you know. And it's still, I don't have a problem with criticism as long as it's delivered in a constructive manner.
Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, you don't sell tea, you sell hope. And the tea comes with it. So you don't sell wine, you sell passion, and the wine comes with it, it sounds like.
Well, you know, I sell relaxation in a bottle. Doesn't everybody want to be relaxed?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
So, how have you ever made a really big wrong decision?
Oh, yeah.
And how did you course correct? Pick one. I know we all have kind of a lot.
Well, I think there's certain things that you can do with wine. And when I went out of my ex-husband's winery and on my own, some of the chemical analysis I didn't understand fully. And I made one mistake with one tank. And it wasn't that the wine was bad, it was just not at a place where it had longevity in the bottle. So it was short-lived.
Did you send it out into the market?
Well,
it
drank well. I mean, right up front, it was good. It was just not something that you would lay down.
Yeah.
And I, you know, basically, when I figured out what was going on, you know, I'm totally honest about my mistakes. It's to a point of fault, probably. I can't BS about this. And you know, a lot about the wine business is BS. But it's also, like I said, you know, I think taking responsibility for your own mistakes is super important. And it's one of my personal things. And I look around, if there's one thing I would say to a young person, take responsibility for your mistakes, because it makes you actually look like a better person to the person you've made the mistake to, or your mistake.
It's very endearing.
I think
Definitely.
so.
I agree.